If you need a miracle, maybe the best thing you could do is ask Jesus for a command. Are you ready for some good news? Jesus' commands aren't burdens, they're blessings. My spiritual father, Dudley Hall, taught me years ago that inside of every divine command is a promise. After Peter and his fishing crew had spent an exhausting, futile night on the Sea of Galilee, Jesus gave them a command that must have seemed exasperating at the moment. Put out into the deep and let down your nets for a catch. The fishing industry was strong on the 13-mile-long freshwater lake in Galilee. Jewish historian Josephus recorded counting 340 fishing vessels that worked those waters. The catch of choice was the local tilapia, now known as St. Peter's fish. Tasty, mild fish, about 18 inches long. Scholars think that the best time to catch the tilapia was at night in the deep. Their nets worked best when fish vision was limited. Simon Peter probably rolled his eyes. Master, we toiled all night and took nothing. Luke 5, verse 5. But obediently the fishermen rowed back to the deep, cast their nets. And soon their nets were breaking and their boats were sinking. The command, let down your nets, wasn't a life-draining burden, was it? It was a life-giving miracle. We're under a new covenant, teeming with grace. We're no longer slaves to a cycle of sin, punishment, and death. We're free. God has blessed us fully through the finished work of Jesus. There is no more work of salvation or healing or restoration for us to do. So when Jesus gives a command, he isn't a sergeant barking out orders to lowly privates. He is our co-heir, sharing his inheritance with us. When Christ told the man with a disability to stretch out your hand, the man stretched it out and it was restored, Matthew said. When Jesus commanded a paralyzed man to get up, take your bed, and walk, it released a miracle. I think Peter eventually started realizing this because remember when he saw Jesus walking to him on the water? Peter said, Lord, if it's you, command me to come to you on the water. In his short first epistle, John summed it up best. And he said, the love of God is seen when we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome. It's love and power. So if you need a miracle, ask Jesus to give you a command. If he tells you to cast your net in the deep for a big catch, you'll soon be spilling over with fish. And that's the gospel. That's today's good news. You can get more like it by clicking right here, or better yet, subscribe. Please tell others about it and start out every day with good news.